Greetings, good life. I want to continue reading my Benevolent Magic blog for you. This one was posted on Thursday, October 20th of 2005, and it's called A Reminder of Your Benevolent Capabilities. You have been reading this blog for a time now, and many of you have discovered amazing capabilities you did not know you had. It is my intention to bring those capabilities that you have always had to your conscious awareness by showing you and guiding you to discover these benevolent manifesting possibilities within you. And it is my intention to continue this process. In that vein, I will continue today. Many of you are concerned about the earth and how long the earth can support human beings, with so many of you here and your needs multiplying by your numbers daily. I'd like to suggest that your capabilities to bring about an inexhaustible supply of materials need to be sharpened. And I'm going to give you something you can do that will not only improve Earth's capacity to provide for you, but will present you with evidence that will support and bring to your attention that you can do this. Some of you live in big cities, others smaller towns, and others in the country, so I will give you a couple of different things to do. In the big cities, the air is not always that breathable, so I would like you who live in the big cities or places where the air is not so good to close your eyes and imagine a clear day with clear, crisp air that you breathe, and every time you take a deep breath, you can feel the life force in your body tingling. Relax somewhere while you're doing this, because it is something important that will take a little time to bring about. When you get to the point where you can imagine taking a deep breath and feeling very alive and supported by the air you breathe, then I would like you to say the following benevolent magic. I request that sometime within the next 3 days that the air in my immediate proximity, wherever I go in town, be clear and vital, that I will want to and I will take a deep breath and feel vitality in my body as a result, and that this will happen in the most benevolent way for me, resulting in the most benevolent outcome. Now, for those of you who live in smaller towns or in the country where the air is often good, I have something different for you. But if you live in smaller towns or the country and the air isn't so good, then you can do this, what I've just given. But for those of you who live in places where the air is often good, perhaps you live by the beach or on an island or someplace where the air is often fine, then let me give you something else. I'd like to suggest that you have capabilities, you see. Now, for those of you who live where the air is nice and clean, then what I'd like you to do is to say the following. I request that in the next week coming, that I experience several wonderful moments in a single day, at least 2 of which were entirely unexpected, something that cheers me up and supports my good feeling for life, and that this will happen in the most benevolent way for me, resulting in the most benevolent outcome. Now, those of you who live in cities or places where the air is not so good, you say your thing about the air first, but if you want to say this thing, you wait a week or 2 weeks after you've done your homework that I just gave you for places where the air is not so good. And you can try this if you want to. You don't have to, since it is homework for people where the air is usually good. That's my teaching for today. I hope you enjoy it. I feel it is entirely based not only on reminding you, let's say, of your capabilities, but also to improve the quality of life for you. And that's what this site is all about. I am dedicated to providing that for you, if at all possible, or at least to encourage you to provide it for yourself, and perhaps the latter is the best way. In these times, many of you feel powerless to effect benevolent change for your life, and the lives of those you love and care about, and the greater community as well. On this site, we hope to show you that you not only can do that, but you can do it effectively and noticeably. Good life to you all, and good night.